Hello. This is Umitencho back with another art video. This week's subjects are Grimer, Akatsuki, Ousawa, Monk, and Pakura. Now, unlike last week when I was late because I was just trying to get into the groove of things, I technically had the first three subjects drawn. Like by the time everybody woke up on the Eastern and whatnot to get to work and all that, I had the stuff already drawn and recorded and all the other stuff. I've been trying to get back into drawing human faces and whatnot on the regular. And so what I usually do, my new strategy now is I draw at least get the first three subjects done, then I'll make an attempt on the human face, and if I'm not happy with how the face is coming out, then I'll pick a fourth animated character and draw them and whatnot. And this week it just wasn't it. So, but practice makes perfect anyway. So I'm trying. So hopefully I'll eventually be able to get better with human faces to where I'm willing to show them again and whatnot on camera and all that. So it is what it is. Job wise, in the real world, not so much good luck. Got rejected twice from the bank. Did I already say I got rejected from USPS? I failed their assessment test or whatever what it was. Failed the assessment, got rejected from the bank twice. No response from the grocery store. And then I did an interview last Friday for the dishwashing job, but they pretty much don't have really any space for dishwasher, so they asked me if I was willing to do food prep, and I was like, sure, why not? And I think I'm not going to get the job or get that second interview because it's like, well, I'm gonna contact my manager or whatever who's gonna make the final decision. I'm just like, it's not that serious, from my perspective, from a time perspective, like you want me or not. So I don't think I want to get it on the three accounts. I was about 6 minutes late because I was trying to find the location and whatnot. Two, I don't think they are going to. They don't think I'm going to stay for very long. They was like asking me, are you going to be here in 6 months and all the other stuff, and it's just like, yeah, because I want an income. There's no guarantee that just because I got this, if I get this job, then all of a sudden opportunities are going to come. I might end up being in this washing dishes or doing food prep for the next 30, 40 years, Now everybody has opportunities or whatnot, and me been looking for the last 12 years, I surely definitely know what it's like to have doors closed. So it's like, okay. And then I think I might have the opposite issue of where when I entered the job market as a teenager, obviously I had no qualifications, no education, no experience in anything. So it's like, okay, you're underqualified and whatnot, but now I've racked up all this, whatnot and everything. I think it has a case of me being overqualified. I think the problem was I let it slip that I had like a year out for the IT degree, and he was like, well, do you plan on going back? I was like, no, because I might end up getting my roots and whatnot back in this city, and I might decide to stay, to stay and whatnot. And even if I do decide, there are online school options and all the other stuff. So I just don't think, it's just a case now where my education, I think it's now working against me now, because people are like, okay, he may, on paper, he may, before we start talking about specifics of the industry, because obviously I don't have a restaurant experience, so I am a newbie on that, but just, it's just been an issue in this city since the '08 crash, of people can't get basic jobs just because their educational background is working against them rather than helping them and whatnot. I remember seeing that news thing about someone couldn't get a job at a grocery store because some hiring person told them, oh, you're gonna have my job or whatnot in a couple years or whatnot because of your education. And so I think I have an issue now where I'm just somewhat, in some ways, I'm somewhat overqualified for the positions that I'm going from, But it's just like when I do go for the higher stuff, I just get rejection emails and whatnot. So it's just like, give me something, even if it's just digging. I don't really want to dig ditches, but if I ain't got a choice, I just want to take about anything. So I'm going to go apply on a more positive news. I'm going to go apply for the public library. It looks like they are hiring in my city. I'm seeing some positions open. So once I get done with the arts, the art content, art content and the gaming stuff for tomorrow, I'm gonna go ahead and put in applications from there. I am making note of everything because I know people call me a liar and stuff. Throughout my life about my difficulties with finding work and whatnot. So I've gotten into this habit of just writing down everything that I've applied for and whatnot. So when people say I'm a liar, it's like, I got the receipts. So where are you coming at from? Sometimes you can do everything in the world and sometimes the answer is just no. And you just have to roll with it, And this online content creation is not, at least financially, it's not panning out. It's been 5 years into this and whatnot. And I know YouTube right now is going back and pushing my stuff a little bit more, but I'm not finna, it could be another 5-10 years, before I even get a real opportunity to even make money off my content. And I don't know if I want to deal with it. I think after the experiences I've had with the algorithm, I'm just kind of like, I kind of needed to decouple myself from YouTube. So on that aspect, on the financial aspect, I need to decouple myself from it. And that's just its own video. But I want to do a video now on that just because the whole core attention drama, and I don't want to be seen as trying to jump on that clout or whatever, trying to clout chase on that. So, and I've already spoken out and whatnot over the years. So those who've seen those videos seen them. So anyway, this is Umitencho. I want everybody to have a nice and wonderful day, and I hope your job hunting prospects are a lot more fruitful than mine. Have a good one.